Multiword verbs. Multiword verbs. Multiword verbs are verbs that consist of more than one word. They fall into three types: prepositional verbs, phrasal verbs, phrasal prepositional verbs. What are multiword verbs? Multiword verbs are made up of a verb and a particle. Particles are words that we use as prepositions and/or adverbs in other contexts. Here are examples of some of these words: verbs, particles, prepositions, and adverbs. Give into, come on, look away, take over, bring to, put up, made out. Examples: when we combine a verb with a particle to make a multiword verb, it has different meanings to the meaning of those words when used on their own. For instance, here are two common meanings of one word taken from each list. Give equal transfer the position of something to someone else. Example: I gave him my passport. Up, towards a higher place or position. Example: he went up to the stairs. However, we can put these two words together to make a multiple word, creating a completely different meaning. He wants to give up smoking. Equal stop. So, give up is a multiple word we have created by placing together a verb and a particle. Later, give nor up have the same meaning as when they are used on their own. Where do they come in sentence? Multiword verbs are no different to other verbs in that they can be used as a main verb, after a subject and taking a tense, or in other position. Main verb: stop up smoking last week. Used after a subject and in the past tense. Infinitive: it is important to give up smoking. The form of the verb used after an adjective. Some multiword verbs can be split up, while others cannot be separated. She looks after the children on such days. Can be separated. He looked up the word in the dictionary. He looked the word up in the dictionary. Multiverb words as idiomatic expressions. Given that multiword verbs have different meanings to the individual words, they tend to be idiomatic expressions. Some will make sense as you see them, but others may look confusing if you are not already aware of what they mean. For example, in the first two, we can probably guess the meaning, but the others are more difficult. The plane took off at 5 p.m. Quote became airborne. He got up early this morning. Quote rise to standing position. She put him for the week. Provided temporary accommodation. She let him off. Forget. So, with these types of verbs, you often have to learn them and their meanings, as it can be difficult to guess the meanings from context. As we have seen, multiword verbs are verbs that consist of a verb and one or two particles or prepositions. For example, above, inside, below. But there are three types of multiword verbs. Sometimes the main phrasal verb is used to refer to all three types, but we will see that in future videos. Well, here the video ends. Good luck in your exams and see you in the next video.